Good Sunday morning, guys. Behind the scenes, Michelle doing her.
Hi, Sunday,
Under pressure.
Happy Sunday, everybody. I totally missed Saturday. I did no reading.
Moving on.
Edit at the same time.
This is what it looks like when two people who vlog in the same household try to do a good morning at the same time. I get in trouble. I better move over here. Bye. Hi guys, like everybody else, we're struggling to get things, buy things at the supermarket, obviously because we can't go out. It kind of limits your choice a little bit. So what I've decided to do is, because I've been hunting around, I found all the ingredients to make some bread. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make my own bread this afternoon. So let's get started. Okay guys, so first things first, let's go through the ingredients. First ingredient, 2 seconds, I'll use my other camera for this. My first ingredient is half a cup of milk, 3 tablespoons of sugar, 2 tablespoons of salt, 3 tablespoons of butter. Now I don't have any unsalted butter, so what I'm going to do is just take the salt down a little bit and use salted butter. A 7-ounce packet of dried yeast, 1.5 cups in my handy measuring jug, 1.5 cups of warm water slightly above body temperature in my chance mug, Halloween Horror Nights, and obviously some all-purpose flour, or basically what I had in the cupboard, which is strong white flour, which is what I'm going to use. It's for bread anyway, it says so in the packet. Okay guys, so the first operation is to combine the milk, the sugar, salt and butter in a small saucepan, which I have done. And what I'm going to do, heat over a low heat until the butter melts and the sugar dissolves, and then cool it back down to lukewarm. Okay guys, that's the sugar and butter coming to a melt in the milk there. Just let it come up to a melt. Okay, there we go. And what I'll do now is I'll take that off the heat and let it cool down again. Okay guys, while the milk's cooling down, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the bowl from the mixer and I'm going to add in 1.5 cups of warm water. And into that I'm just going to add the yeast, so to let the yeast get hot, pick up and go. That's assuming that I can open the packet. Luckily, I brought some scissors. Okay, I'll leave that for a few minutes now and let the yeast do its stuff. Okay guys, what I'm going to do now is add the milk, sugar and butter mixture into the bowl with the yeast and the water. Give the yeast something to eat. Then I'm going to add 4.5 cups of flour. So that's me, 1 cup. The thing won't fit it. I can't get the thing in there. That's 1.5. Okay, now what I'm going to do with that now is put it on the mixer and mix that for 2 minutes, or mix it for 1 minute first to get it all combined. Okay guys, that's everything in the bowl and the mixer. I'm going to drop the mixer now and I'm going to mix it on number 2 for a minute. Okay guys, here we are 1 minute later. So what I'm going to do now is add in the rest of the flour. I'm just going to add in another cup of flour because I might have been a little bit overindulgent with the flour when I was mixing it before, because I couldn't get it in the bag, the cup in the bag. So I'm just going to add in that flour and I'm going to let that now get in. Gonna let that now knead for 5 minutes. Okay guys, so that's mixed now for 5 minutes and the dough is just sticky to the touch, so that's just about perfect. What we're going to do now is tip that out of there, put it into an oil bowl and leave it to prove. Okay guys, like I said, that's had 5 minutes in there. It's nice and combined and sticky. Nice little bit of dough. So what I'm going to do, add a little bit of olive oil into this bowl so it doesn't stick. So stick that in there, then take the dough out of the bowl and drop it into the oil bowl to rise. So giving it a roll round to get the oil all over it, so it don't stick to the sides. Now what I'm going to do is cover that with a tea cloth and leave it somewhere warm to prove for an hour till it's doubled in size. Now for me, luckily, Michelle's actually cooking some curry which she's got on a slow cook, so I'm just going to put this kind of over here next to what she's cooking to keep it warm. Okay guys, as you can see, it's way more than doubled that. So what I'm going to do now is pinch that down. Now I've got 2 loaf tins. I'm not too sure whether I'm going to make a big loaf and a little loaf. I'll see how much I've got when I roll it out. Just pinch that down. So I'll see how much dough I've got and see what I can make out of that. Okay guys, so that's kind of it slapped into a couple of greased tins. What I'm going to do is put that back over there and leave it to prove for a little bit longer. Okay guys, that's it risen. It's going to be quite rustic looking. In fact, it's going to look weird looking, but never mind. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to cook that at 400 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 205 degrees Celsius, for 30 minutes. Put it in the oven and come back. Okay guys, let's hope this tastes as good as they smell. I think they're right.